Referee checks with the goal judges. Everybody's poised. We're set to go. The opening face-off has begun. Eddie Olczyk alongside Ray Ferraro down where it's a lot colder. I'm Mike Emery. Pitching it to Chara. A terrific job on the cut pass. And a save. Directing that one to Palmieri. Intercepted that one at an important place. Pitching this one to Chara. Trying to go to Stalls. That puck is loose after good defensive play. Moscow's controlling play now in the defensive zone. Pass attempt to Elias. Passing one off now to Gergensons. Smart recovery by Doughty. Moving behind and considering. Russia's in control of the puck in their own end and readying an attack. Play halted. Icing. Play stopped. Hey, Ray, you've got a closer look than we do. What are you noticing?
Control the forecheck, control the puck, control the game. That is the key for tonight's contest.
Many thanks, Ray. Good job on the draw. And now it's directed to Johns. In with it now. Pass cut. Moving it to Kasparaitis. Snapping a pass to Filatov. It's dumped in. Puck is thrown to Stalls. Laid on to Chara. Gathered up again by Doughty. Lots on that to Kasparaitis. Looking to Doughty. Oh, what a hit that one was.
Palmieri's a player that always reacts positively to a physical game. This time, he's trying to set the tone early with a good hit.
Whistle is blown. Penalty call. Guilty party departs. Chara's going to the box. A player hit the ice, and the call on them is tripping. Critical face-off win there.
Time of the penalty. 8 minutes.
To the point it comes. Took that away in his own zone. The Noobs waiting back in the defensive zone. Pitching it to Filatov. Tripped up on the play, and there will be a penalty. Johns has a minor penalty here, and the call is tripping. Every game presents a fork-in-the-road opportunity, and this is it. It's a long 5-on-3 power play, and it begins now.
One of the biggest mistakes a 5-on-3 power play makes is they're looking for the perfect shot. The more you shoot it, the more you move the penalty killers around, and you start to tire them out.
Takes it in from the neutral zone. He throws it there. Wonderful stop. Stays right there. Puck drop, face off one, and the winger stepped right in. Shoots one. He missed the net by a mile.
I expected him to at least get the puck on net from the slot, but that shot was way out.
He's got that pass in the corner. Throws it. No time to react. Didn't need it. Save.
Looked like the net was open.
They score! Kasparaitis has gotten the first goal of the game. Always an important one.
Doesn't matter what time of the period, always important to get that first goal.
Assisted by number 9.
Terrific determination by Doughty. Directing that one to Filatov. Good intercept by Chara. Carries it on in from center. Great job in his own end with that interception.
Stalls gets caught there trying to do too much. He wants to make a play to help his team get back into the game, but he turns it over.
One-time blast. He was standing in the lane and got some of it. Didn't handle it very well. Free puck. Pitching this one to Johns. Trying to go to Chara. Pass attempt to Johns. Steals it in the attacking zone. Skill play by Chara. And drives on through center. That one went offside. A little over 4 minutes still to play in this period. It's a 1-0 game. And they've taken that face-off between the blue lines and won it. Oh, and a missed pass, and the puck goes out. Passing one off now to Alarusse. Great deep there. Take it to the slot. That's great defense. Now it's directed to Stalls. Moving it to Chara. Just fired it wide.
He's in the slot, the puck's on his stick, and he just misses. Tough break on that play.
Oh, what a mean hit that one was. That's probably going to bring an answer.
In the first period.
Did not get anything up. The Russians carry it to no man's land along the boards. That's the end. Good work by Palmieri. A brilliant save at the horn. Underway in period 2. Snapping a pass to Stalls. Really good cut of the pass. Puck picked up here. Score! And this one is tied. The Noobs may have something to build on here. The game in the second period. They've got the draw.
By number 63. Time of the goal, 1 minute.
Heads on to the corner. Save. Great save. Puck is thrown to Chara. Stolen at center ice. Alarusse is trying to work his way to center ice. A big hit.
Oh, he's been looking for that hit all night.
Covers that for a stop. Over 3 minutes have elapsed here in the second. We are at 1 goal apiece. Filatov's failed again. A lot of losses, but his team's still in this. Looking to Faith. Pitching it to Chara. Skilled play by Filatov. Has that one measured at center. He banked it right ahead.
That's somebody that's been around. He took a quick look up the middle of the ice. Nothing there, so he banks it.
Score! He's got his second of the game. The Russians are ahead by 1. They've been wheeling that puck to the net a lot. And they take that neutral zone face-off.
Assisted by number 9.
Scooped up by Chara.
Time of the goal, 5 minutes.
Blue line control. Slid to Filatov. Took it up the boards and holds. Good defensive read with that one. Johns is looking towards center from his own end.
Neither team is giving up much in the way of room or scoring chances. Every inch of the ice is being contested. It's been a pretty good, low-scoring game.
Has that one and holds. Clean win on the draw. Wonderful block. Ran into the defense. He's lost it. Boom, they came together that time, didn't they?
You play along the boards, that's bound to happen.
Cut off that pass in the neutral zone. Russia's got 2 on this one for tripping.
They moved the puck around beautifully on the power play, just nothing to show for it.
Eddie, I'm with you on that.
You're not going to get an endless supply of power plays, but they get another one here. See if they can punch through.
And that one is cleared. More time off that penalty clock as they drop back and wait for another rush. Can start the attack going in the zone. Very important steal for him.
Eliash's turnover in the middle of the ice is one that you have to be concerned about. The coach immediately turned around to his players and said that puck has to go forward.
Directing that one to KaKaRizla. That puck is loose. No luck getting through that time. Looks over things from the corner. Shoots. Score! The hat trick. It's not really loud in here, but they don't expect that. Under 9 minutes still showing on the clock this period. And so they lead by a pair in this game. Let's see if they can build on it. Steps in from the neutral zone. Propelled to Filatov. Reads the play and keeps it. Pitching this one to Johns. A big collision in the middle of the ice. And he sends it to the net. Oh, a save there. Puck covered. They lock up from the draw, and the teammate puts the grab on it. Trying to go to Girgensons. Driving in from no man's land. A shot. He scores. 3 straight goals. The Russians have added to their overwhelming score, and they continue to have the puck most of the time. Neutral zone face-off 1. Possession established here. A neutral zone interception. Swept on to Girgensons. Trying for it. Score! He's got his second. The Russians have built an enormous lead and some wonderful confidence here. The coach probably won't have to say much at the end of this second period. A face-off win. Let's see what develops.
Assisted by number 22 and by number
Many yards gained to KaKaRizla. Perfect pass. Score! He's got the hat trick. And listen, the only ones you can hear are his teammates. Moscow's lead is already enormous. Will they just sit on this now and get the horn at the end of the second? Face-off win, and now what will they do with it? Pass attempt to KaKaRizla. Offside and a stop. A little over 3 minutes remaining here in the second. A highly offensive game, at least for one team. My, oh my, what offense we're seeing by one. The Russians in possession as they travel in their own end. Passing one off now to Girgensons. Steps across that line. Chip to Palmieri. And now it's directed to Johns.
1 minute left in the second.
Into the last minute of the second period. Couldn't get his way through. Covers for a face-off. They win the draw. What next? Didn't get any of it. And a save. Well, they got to be a little tired after these first 2 periods of play, so they'll get a rest as we start to think ahead toward period number 3. Period number 3 gets started here with a lopsided score. But perhaps that can be reversed. And perhaps not. Is able to move on in. Made that work for him in goal. Moscow's controlling play now through the neutral zone. Moving it to Palmieri. Penalty coming up. Play continues. The Noobs are guilty of a minor penalty for interference. A power play that can generate goals is special, and this one has been. Let's see if it continues.
They should be really confident as they enter the power play again. You've already got one power play goal in your back pocket. You'd like to do it again.
Moscow's recoiling back in their own end. Keeps it in the zone with that interception. Snapping a pass to Filatov. Maybe can change the tide at center ice. That went off someone, loose puck. Gains the zone. That pass was off the mark, so they'll have to try it again, organizing at center. And that's a face-off win. Puck is thrown to Elias. Looking to Girgensons. And he's tripped, and there'll be a penalty. Back on his stick. Varlamov's at the bench. Delayed penalty continues. Extra man on. Moscow's power play is over. Earlier they were fine. Not productive that time.
Well, you can't expect to score every time on the power play, but you would like to generate a few more chances than they did on this last one. They were good early in the game. They were able to be successful with the power play, but this one wasn't very good.
The Russians get another power play chance here. They've had some effectiveness on their power play and generated a lot around the net. Let's see if that continues. Way back in his own end, it's taken by Elias. Takes it and looks. Oh, and the pass just didn't work. Pitching it to Kasparaitis. Score! A power play goal yet again. They win the draw and will now set up an attack. Directing that one to John. Shutout positioning by Dowdy. Smart recovery by Filatov. Clears the zone. Sent down for icing. We go down to the benches. It's Ray Ferraro.
Girgensons must have dreamt of nights like this when he was a kid. When you're the kid, you score every time, you don't miss, and that's how it's been.
He has been spectacular, Ray. Slows it to a stop. I think this is a good point to hear from Ray Ferraro.
Kasparaitis has opened up all kinds of room for his line mates with his skating ability, but when he's had the puck, he's delivered it at the right time.
He's been impossible to miss out there, Ray. To Dowdy. Pitching this one to Elias. Nice work by Palmieri. To Chara. Trying to go to Faith. Cut down on that rush. That puck came back to center ice, and so everything slows down for just a bit. Terrific fake out. Corral. Covers for a faceoff. We go down to the benches. Here's Ray.
Girgensons' skating ability gets him open. He finds the open ice, and when the puck is delivered, his one-timer is a rocket.
That's good, Ray. I think he sure has his fans out there. Pass attempt to Kasparaitis. Rush is handling the puck at center. Oh, and he is closed off emphatically.
He was looking to knock him into the third row.
Passing one off now to Filatov. And in flight over the line. Moving it to Faith. And now it's directed to Stalls. In that defensive zone, an important play. Read that play in his own end. Chipped off the boards and ahead. A good stick there, so no complete pass. Puck loose, couldn't get through. On to Filatov.
The Noobs are sitting on their bench waiting for that final horn to go off so they can get the heck out of here. This has been a debacle from the get-go.
Snapping a pass to KaKaRizla. Outstanding body contact.
Well, you can almost feel the frustration bubbling over here, Doc. He just flattened his man, maybe trying to turn something around in a positive nature on a night that has been pretty brutal.
Puck is thrown to Doughty. The Noobs in their own end setting things up. To Girgensons. Looking to KaKaRizla. And so the final minute of period number 3. One team has really looked forward to the end of this one. The other is going to enjoy even these last seconds. Johns is tripped up. That should be a penalty. Filatov's going to the box. It's a tripping minor. Good clean win on the draw.
Time of the penalty, 19 minutes, 10 seconds.
The Noobs with a neutral zone possession along the way. Carried right up the middle of the ice. Kane's that offensive line. Nice job done with the stick. A poke check frees things up a bit. And that is an offside. And the faceoff's won. He's got it. Pitching it to Palmieri. Laid on to Chara. Must get it out. Cleared out, and that forces them to drop back. And the pickup. Long lead pass to Palmieri. The buzzer sounds.
I know what that's like, Doc, being on the end of some bad games, some bad efforts. I'm not looking forward to practice tomorrow.
squads have shown up in full force, and we are about to drop the puck. The Russians have the first possession of the game. DKaKaRizla. Pass attempt to Girgensons. Russia's got possession in their own end. Propelled to Johns. Save. Hangs on for a whistle. With the game stopped, let's hear from Ray.
Russia's among the league's most aggressive teams. When they play, trainers on both teams have to be sharp. You get guys banged up in a hurry.
Thanks very much, Ray. Critical win of the draw. Puck loose. Strong defensive play by Chara. The Russians are skating it back in their own end. Skates up the center zone wing. Looking to Eliash. Steps in from the neutral zone. Perfect receipt of the pass. Good intercept in his own end. On to Faith. Passing one off now to DKaKaRizla. Oh, the pass just didn't work. Trying to go to Johns. Intercepted it in no man's land. Puck is thrown to Filatov. Can start the attack going in the zone. Shoots. Great point-blank save.
The goaltender shuts that one down on a superb opportunity.
Under 7 minutes played here in the first. Nothing up on the score sheet yet. Moscow's quick on the draw. Shot deflected. And that one's chopped in half by Eliash. Not a hard hit, but effective. An enormous hit.
Looks like he arrived at the rink in a bad mood. Maybe he missed his wake-up call. That early hit is an angry one.
And that is an offside. Solid win at center ice. Now what? Palmieri's trying for the neutral ice. Right up the middle through the neutral zone. The Russians skated up on the side. Floated to the opposite corner by Filatov. Has it picked up. Snapping a pass to Johns. Shoots. Hung right over him and couldn't get it past.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender robs him. What a stop.
He helps his team make progress with that bounce pass. Leads that charge into the zone. He scores! DKaKaRizla has gotten the first goal of the game. Always an important one.
Doesn't matter what time of the period, always important to get that first goal.
Good reach there. Directing that one to Girgensons. And he dumps it in. Now it's directed to Faith. Pitching this one to Chara. Moving it to Stalls. What a heavy hit.
I like that he's trying to create space by throwing the body around. This is a way to change momentum in a hockey game.
Pitching it to Girgensons. Pass attempt to Johns. The Russians in their own end in possession as they travel. That puck's loose. Good defense. Looking to Chara. Passing one off now to Stalls. Some contact there, and the puck is loose. Muscled long to Girgensons. Is able to move on in. Great defensive poke. Out in front. He scores! A little under 3 minutes to go in period one. They've been able to add to their total. Their lead now is 2. Trying to go to Filatov. Gathered up again by Eliash. Oh, what a hit. There is a code for these things.
Filatov's nicked up here, but he can't get off the ice. He's going to have to wobble around and finish this shift.
Chip to Chara. Puck is thrown to Faith. Snapping a pass to Chara. Great stick work prevents the pass from being complete. Great save at the edge of the crease.
Equal to the challenge. Nice stop.
20 minutes have come and gone. A rest for the players as we prepare for period number 2. 2 goals scored, and both by the same team. First period has been played. Second period about to start. A look ahead.
Russia's time on attack was limited, and so they find themselves chasing the game. There's still time to turn it around. Let's see if the coach stressed the importance of puck possession.
And the second period has gotten started. Eddie Olczyk, Ray Ferraro, and I'm Mike Emmett. A one-timer. He wore that puck on a hard shot. Directing that one to Palmieri. Pitching this one to Johns. Loose puck due to the play by Doughty. Makes that play deep. Now it's directed to Kasparaitis. In all alone. Skilled play by Chara. Moving it to Stalls. Wasn't intentional. Didn't go well. Loose puck. Moscow's in their own end, setting things up. Pitching it to Filatov. Pass attempt to Kasparaitis. Slid to Filatov. Taken over again. Laid on to Chara. A howitzer. They score! It's only a one-goal game now. Russia's gotten an important goal here. They call it the proximate goal. It gets you back to within 1. And considering we're in the second period, that's a nice step. It's an onside play. Oh, that was close. Great save. Propelled to Stalls. Looking to Johns. Outstanding body contact.
I wonder if that hit will change the momentum of this game.
Passing one off now to Kasparaitis. Looks to make a play from the corner. Gathered up again by Chara. Trying to go to Stalls. Good pass off the boards. Cuts off the passing lane in the defensive zone. Has that one and holds. Over 9 minutes have been skated in the second. So they have scored. The deficit now is 1. Terrific determination by Eliash. Gotten quickly back.
Neither team is giving up much in the way of room or scoring chances. Every inch of the ice is being contested. It's been a pretty good, low-scoring game.
Puck is thrown to Stalls. Snapping a pass to Chara. On to Johns. Solid defensive play. Directing that one to Girgensons. Gains the zone. The Noobs continue on in the defensive zone. Play halted. Icing. They won that draw. That puck hit him on the way to the net. Puck loose, couldn't get through. That attack shot right down. He scores! Second of the game. What a performance. The Russian second period lead is now 2, and that's not a surprise because they've had the puck most of the time. Filatov's won again, and so is his team. Everything's good there. Takes a shot. Good work there in goal. Skill play by Palmieri. Pitching this one to Stalls. Now it's directed to Chara. Just a backhand. 2 players splat to the boards.
Sometimes you think you've got more room, but he got closed off in a hurry. That is a big hit.
Filatov's going to be boxed for 2 minutes, and the call is interference. The Noobs are going to try out their power play.
Well, you get your power play on the ice for the first time, you can really generate some momentum, whether you score or not. Have a positive power play.
His pocket picked on that play by Doughty. Puck loose, couldn't get through. Left it behind, but regathered it. Moving it to Elias. Got it back out of the zone.
This is going to have to be a lot better than the first minute. That has been ugly to look at. No pucks to the net. The goaltender's had a virtual holiday down there.
Moscow's in the neutral zone along the wing. Lets it go. Terrific save. Terrific opportunity.
Now that's a timely save. A beautiful one.
Great poke check there. The Noobs power play let them down at a key point. Gergensons has a minor penalty here, and the call is tripping. Russia's power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet.
They didn't take advantage on the power play earlier in the game. Let's see if they can jump on the board here.
Terrific shot, but a denial.
Varlamov's not had a busy night at all. He hasn't had a lot of shots to stop, but he's been sharp on the few that have come his way.
Puck comes out of the zone back to center ice, and so things will settle a bit. Snatches it up.
The Russians have forced another turnover, Doc. They've done a real nice job in that category in this close game.
Covers and stops play. Clock about to bleed down to the final minute. In that defensive zone, an important play. Puck free, roadblock by Palmieri. Score! A shorthanded goal. Moscow's lead is already enormous. Will they just sit on this now and get the horn at the end of the second? They've won the faceoff. Terrific determination by Elias. And he's hit again. He'll feel that one tomorrow. Russia's power play did not do it for them.
Really good work by the penalty killers there. They were all over the puck. They moved in unison to get the puck down the ice, and whenever there was a shot, the goalie was able to turn it aside.
40 minutes have been played. Some hits given, some shots fired. But let's see what they have in mind as we get closer to the start of the third period and crunch time. We are underway with the third and final regulation time period. Russia's setting up an offense from the wing. Pitching it to Stalls. The puck heads to neutral zone. And look, it's just like a magnet. Everybody goes there. Bodied off the puck. Smart recovery by Palmieri. Icing is called. Clean win on the draw. Pass attempt to Stalls. The Noobs have it along the boards. And that pass really misfired, and so they must drop back. Linesman's job, and he did it offside. Over 3 minutes have gone by. A 3-goal edge. On the big board, it says 4-1. A face-off win. Let's see what develops. Dogged determination there by Doughty. Loose puck, couldn't drag it through. Looking to Elias. The Russians control the play in the defensive zone. Crosses that line. The boards are there to be used, and he does it with that pass. Oh, snaps the shot. Got the save there. Passing one off now to Stalls. Chip to Chara. Great deep there. Important interception there. He gets it back. And he shoots. Save there. Trying to go to KaKaRizla. And angled to Doughty. Collected by Filatov. That was a great play and goal.
The shooter shaking his head. Great save.
Puck is thrown to Chara. Brings it in for an attack. Lets a shot go. Gets it behind the net. Good, solid defensive play with the stick. Score! Another step in the road back. They're down by 2. Russia's deficit is now just 2. Third period, still time to go. Let's go, guys. And they've taken that face-off between the blue lines and won it. A big collision in the middle of the ice.
Open ice hits are hard to execute. If your timing's off just a little bit, you're going to miss them or end up taking a tripping penalty.
Scooped up by Palmieri. Snapping a pass to Stalls. To Johns.
John's got the last goal of this period. If he gets another one, look out.
Fires. That puck was obstructed by a screen. Nice work by Elias. Well thrown pass up the middle to KaKaRizla. Directing that one to Stalls. Up the wing still with possession and with hope. Has it back deep. He cut that one off in the defensive end.
You're probably best not to make that type of play, even though you're trailing by a goal. Still make the right reads. Be aggressive when you can be aggressive.
Oh, that one hit someone on the way. And off target with that one.
Oh, that's a great scoring chance. He's shaking his head now because he knows all he had to do was hit the net on the one-timer, but he shot it over top.
And down to KaKaRizla. Takes it right back. And a save. Solid work there by Palmieri. Pitching this one to Faith. Pass through center ice. Now it's directed to Stalls. Moves to the corner. And the pickup. To Elias. The Russians are skating it up at neutral ice. Mishandled thanks to the roadblock. Puck loose. Shoots. He was standing in the lane and got some of it. That puck is loose. No luck getting through that time. Last minute to go in the third. Lots on that to KaKaRizla. A shot. Just couldn't find the target.
Well, that's a good scoring chance. He's trying to be too fine, trying to pick the corner. Sometimes he's just got to shoot it at the middle of the net.
Gergensen takes a slash here. There'll be a penalty. This penalty kills the power play. The teams have coincidental minor penalties. A huge defensive zone win. Moving it to Gergensen's. Gains the zone. It's all on his shoulders. And here we go. It'll be a penalty shot.
No hesitation at all, Doc, by the official to make the penalty shot call on the trip from behind on the attacking player on the breakaway.
Got that in the trapper.
Anton stays really calm. He lets the shooter make the first move, and then he stops the penalty shot.
An outstanding win of that faceoff. Banked right ahead. Brings a shot. Oh, what a glove he's got there. Covers and stops play. They get a big face-off win here. That one is pointed to him. Got his pad on a changing shot. That's the end. Good work by Doughty. The horn sounds to end this one.
The players' chemistry with one another was apparent in this one now. They were feeding off each other all night, and as a result, it generated some great scoring opportunities.